Right now on the CBS3 News Live at 5, two groups coming together for vaccine distribution, how the partnership is helping them meet their goals. Plus, it's day 4 of Derek Chauvin's trial, one witness's emotional testimony. And Duluth City councilors are declaring a climate emergency, what that means for the city.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Good evening, I'm John Cardinelli. Thanks for joining us. Kristen is on assignment tonight. Teamwork was the big focus towards getting hundreds of people vaccinated in Carlton County today. The local public health department and the Fond du Lac Band joined together to make sure all residents, including those disproportionately hit by the virus, got a shot of protection. CBS 3's Emma Quinn shares more about the partnership and their vaccination goals.
The Fond du Lac Reservation and Carlton County Public Health have the goal of vaccinating 500 people here at today's joint vaccination clinic held at the Black Bear Casino. The idea for the joint clinic came roughly 2 weeks ago, and Thursday they were able to use event space at the casino to make it all happen. The Moderna vaccine was distributed, meaning they could serve residents 18 and older. Fond du Lac supplied the vaccine while Carlton County health nurses helped administer the doses. Fond du Lac and Carlton County say they are grateful for the partnership and how it will help many of Carlton County's indigenous community members who may have been disproportionately impacted by the virus.
To coordinate with the county, to come together and really put both of our teams together and see exactly what we can accomplish as a county tribal event. So
those who came to Thursday's event pre-registered, but the clinic was accepting walk-ins as well. Officials running the vaccine clinic today say they are planning even more events in the future as eligibility has expanded.
Thanks, Emma. And people who attended today's clinic will receive an email or phone call when it's time to schedule their second appointment. And coming up tonight at 6, we hear from one man who got a shot and why it was important for him to do so. Ashland and Bayfield counties are stressing the importance of still wearing masks during the ongoing pandemic. Their joint advisory comes one day after the Wisconsin Supreme Court repealed the statewide mandate. Health leaders are asking everyone over 5 to wear a mask in any public indoor place and when social distancing isn't an option. Douglas County also asked people to keep wearing masks, but stopped short of an advisory today. Funding for infrastructure projects in the Twin Ports could be one way after the president introduced a $2 trillion proposal. Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar made a stop in Duluth today, highlighting key points of the proposed package. It will provide money for things like bridges, roads, railroads, and shipping ports. It also includes funding for broadband access in places like the Iron Range. Senator Klobuchar says this piece of legislation would be a major benefit for the Twin Ports and allow the U.S. to compete with other nations when it comes to infrastructure.
This is the first time that a president has proposed a package of this size that would really allow us to start competing on the stage of other industrialized nations. We've fallen behind because we just haven't done enough when it comes to infrastructure, and you can't fix it with Band-Aids and duct tape.
Duluth Mayor Emily Larson and Seaway Port Authority Executive Director Deb DeLuca also spoke at today's event, highlighting ways this money could be used in the Twin Ports. And we'll have more on this coming up tonight at 6. A wildfire burning just west of Bemidji is almost under control tonight, but firefighters are still on high alert. According to the Minnesota Incident Command Team, the Oxcart fire started Monday in the Glacial Ridge National Wildlife Refuge, about halfway between Bemidji and Grand Forks. Wind and dry conditions helped it grow to about 13,000 acres tonight. Officials say it's 90% contained. Firefighters say yesterday's cold temperatures helped in the fight. So far, the fire has caused more than $400,000 in damage, mostly to farm equipment and an outbuilding. Currently, it's burning in a rural area, so there are no evacuations or road closures. Officials say one person was hurt, but they did not say who or how. No word on an exact cause yet. State fire officials say they hope this fire sends a message to people during this dry weather.
It is, one of the larger ones that we've seen in recent history in Minnesota, and it is still very early in the spring fire season. So, of course, we're urging everyone to be vigilant.
A red flag warning for the area expires at 10 tonight. The fourth day of the trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin brought George Floyd's girlfriend to the stand. She testified about their relationship and their struggles with opioid addiction. CBS News correspondent Michael George reports from Minneapolis.
My name is Courtney.
George Floyd's girlfriend testified about their relationship that began in 2017.
He said, well, can I pray with you? I thought I was so tired. We'd been through so much, my sons and I. And this kind person just to come up to me and say, can I pray with you?
She said both of them struggled with opioid abuse.
It's a classic story of how many people get addicted to opioids. We both suffered from chronic pain. Mine was in my neck and his was in his back.
Defense attorney Eric Nelson asked her about Floyd overdosing last March.
You did not know that he had taken heroin at that time?
No.
Floyd's attorney, Ben Crump, released a statement that says, we fully expected the defense to put George's character and struggles with addiction on trial because that's the go-to tactic when the facts are not on your side. We're confident that the jury will see past that to arrive at the truth. The jury also heard from the paramedics who arrived to treat Floyd.
When I showed up, he was deceased, and I dropped him off at the hospital, and he was still in cardiac arrest.
City leaders announced ramped-up security measures heading into this weekend, including Humvees and police vehicles patrolling the city.
Anyone who is looking to harm either people or property in Minneapolis, it will not be tolerated. They will be arrested.
There will also be more National Guard troops patrolling in the city. Michael George, CBS News, Minneapolis.
And the trial is going faster than expected, so tomorrow is going to be a shortened session. Some city councilors have proposed declaring a climate emergency here in Duluth. City councilors Gary Anderson, Eric Forsman, Roz Randorf, and Joel Cypress announced the plan today, aiming to reduce the carbon footprint of Duluth. This declaration will speed up the process to act on climate change. One action is to prioritize the city's existing commitment to reduce carbon emissions 80% by 2050. Councilor Eric Forsman says right now it's just a plan, but he hopes it will lead to action.
I also want to make it really clear that this action doesn't increase taxes and it does not add any new mandates for businesses, but rather the climate action work plan that we're proposing would offer a framework and an opportunity for more collaboration across the public and private sectors in ways that work for our community.
Forsman says reducing harmful emissions is something everyone should strive for. The declaration will be discussed on the council's April 12th agenda. In a statement today, Mayor Emily Larson says she supports the resolution and it demonstrates work already being done internally. New details tonight on the effort to clean up pieces of shredded aluminum from the Park Point beach. The aluminum ended up there last year when the Army Corps placed dredged material on the beach to help with erosion issues. The Army Corps took responsibility but says it wasn't intentional. This week, the Corps got the go-ahead to survey how widespread the problem really is.
Our survey will systematically detect where the debris is. We'll establish the location, the extent, the density, and the depth of the metal can debris, both above and below the waterline.
Once the Corps picks a cleanup plan, they'll present it to the city and eventually begin the project. The Corps and Park Point residents have also spent months picking up any debris they find walking along the beach. And Dave joins us now with a look at weather. Dave, is there any chance maybe we have some beach-like temperatures this weekend?
Yeah, there is a chance. We're going to warm up. And that's on the heels of a month behind us now that was a bit warmer than normal. So let's take a look at the stats now that we're into April. And March's departure from normal mean temperature was plus 7.9 degrees, which perfectly counterbalanced February's departure, which was minus 7.9 degrees. January was a warm month at plus 7.7. And things are going to start warming up, well, already now this afternoon. But boy, did we get chilly this morning with a lot of towns in the single digits for the temps. But high pressure is clearing up the sky, and that high tomorrow will bring in a southerly wind, and that will nudge us up from cooler than normal today to warmer than normal tomorrow with a clear to partly cloudy sky and a high of 52. And as John was hoping for, well, Minnesota, Wisconsin beach-style weather for the weekend, highs in the 60s. Will that last longer than the weekend? I'll show you with the 7-day in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, there's no better time to practice self-care than in the spring. How you can get involved next on City by City. And coming up tonight at 6, after a year of being closed during the pandemic, the Depot in Duluth is reopening to the public. At 6, we get an inside look into the new exhibits and share what visitors can expect.
CBS3 News is brought to you by Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
It's Home Furniture's two-day sale this Friday and Saturday only. Get up to 10% off sale prices and 0 down, no interest financing for 12 months. Plus free no-contact shipping. The two-day sale, Friday and Saturday, only at Home Furniture.
The perfect vacation. It's possible at Treeland Resorts in Hayward, where there's more than just something for everyone. Enjoy pontoons, party boats, kayaks, paddle boats, fishing, and swimming. Experience wide open spaces, private decks and grilling, outdoor dining, and modern amenities in a rustic setting. Reconnect, recharge. Remember what vacations used to be like. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find it here at Treeland Resorts. Our family tradition will become yours. Learn more and book your stay now at treelandresorts.com.
Looking for a home run on your next home project? Don't strike out by using someone out of left field who makes errors, balks at your needs, isn't safe, and gives you the squeeze by charging double. Your home improvement company aced my window project, and working with them was a walk in the park. They never sacrifice quality, and you can count on them to avoid curveballs and save you time. Plus, they clean up, which is a big relief. Your home improvement company is a huge hit in Twins territory, even if their owner is a bit of a screwball.
My name is Willie J, and I want to be everything when I grow up. Being an inventor is cool. You can go in your lab and make a big robot. I'm going to do it like this tall. I'm going to make robots to help people. So that's why I gotta go build some robots.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Home Seasonal Concepts is now open with the largest selection of outdoor furniture on sale. Plus, get a free fabric upgrade on custom or special order cushions and slings from Homecrest Outdoor Living and Tropitone. And free no-contact garage drop shipping. Now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Spirit Mountain. You can see there the snow is melting, so therefore no one is on the mountain. Dave will be in with this week's forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around our region. A blood drive opportunity on the Iron Range and a community service leader retiring after 2 decades of service. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. Starting off in Dave's hometown of Ely, the high school student council recognized the need for blood donations, so they're hosting a drive at the end of the month. It will happen April 21st and 22nd at the high school. For more information, head to our website, cbs3duluth.com. Heading now over to Grand Rapids. After 21 years of service, Bud Stone will retire as president and CEO of the Grand Rapids Area Chamber of Commerce later this spring. Stone said his decision did not come lightly and is committed to the future of the chamber. The board is now searching for his replacement. And ending tonight in Grand Marais, the Violence Prevention Center is hosting a free virtual self-care group on Mondays in April. Their goal is to practice mindfulness activities so you can be the best you. And we have meeting details on our website. And if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, it's opening day for Major League Baseball. The Milwaukee Brewers facing the Minnesota Twins. How many were allowed to be in the stadium? Coming up.
The almanac for Duluth International Airport tells us the Twin Ports low temp was 12. That's cooler than normal. The rebound, the high of 39, close to normal. Still an hour or two of sunshine left, though, to bump that up towards normal. We'll see if it happens tonight at 10. But in between then, we'll talk about a warm-up that should indeed be with us tomorrow and really perk up for the weekend. That and more, of course, right after our break.
You already know that Cary Toyota in Superior is a great place to buy and service your vehicle. but we have a lot more to offer every driver and not just people with Toyotas. We have the Yakima line of products for the adventure seekers, including roof racks, bike and kayak racks, and cargo carriers. We also have running boards, bed steps, and Access brand tonneau covers like I put on my truck. And for those of you who like a clean vehicle, we have professional detailing services and all-weather floor liners from Toyota and WeatherTech. Carry Toyota in Superior. We have something for every driver.
Do you worry about going to the dentist? Well, relax. The Carefree Dental Card is now available in your area. Call the number on your screen and we'll send your actual card at no cost today. With the Carefree Dental Card, you go to the dentist whenever you need and you instantly pay a lot less. The Carefree Dental Card is just $15.95 a month. So call now and make going to the dentist carefree.
Call 1-800-945-8449 to receive your free Carefree Dental Card information kit.
Get your news on the go. The CBS3 mobile app.
I'm your neighbor, and my name is Al. It was lovely to meet you.
Daddy!
There's my girl. I'm so moved that you went to all this trouble just for me.
I want you to feel at home. Hey, Lizzie, while you're in there, grab a fistful of ibuprofen for my back.
Welcome to America, Al. It'll grow on you.
United States of Al premieres after Young Sheldon tonight on CBS.
Order your 2022 Polaris snowmobile now from Duluth Lawn and Sports.
Saving a life is easy with Memorial Blood Centers. Donating blood is essential for health care and the health of our community, especially during a pandemic. To schedule an appointment or learn more, call 1-888-448-3253 or visit mbc.org.
CBS3 Weather is brought to you by Kerry Toyota.
Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, let's talk about this morning's low temperatures because we left March like a lamb, but a pretty frosty lamb. This morning's temperatures dropped into the single digits up north of Duluth. Only 4 in Hibbing, 7 or 5 Ely, 9 Grand Rapids. Into Wisconsin, it got a little bit cool inland as well. 9 Hayward, 7 Solon Springs, 10 Watersmeet, about as low as the UP got. But temperatures are nudging upwards now, and temperatures like this could become a memory perhaps until October or so. Perhaps wishful thinking, because we still have April to get through with another cold snap or two probably coming across. But for the week ahead, I think this is it. Now, what's happening right now at the airport? Current temp is 39 degrees, so we're still undercutting normal by 2 degrees, but we just might get there before sunset. Relative humidity is awfully low at 30%. That's led to that red flag warning for western Minnesota. No such warning for us right now, but it could come back in a couple of days. And we need some rain to solve the problem. We may have to wait for that until about Monday or so. Wind right now, southwesterly 11 miles per hour, and the air pressure is high, as of course high pressure is taking over to bring us sunshine through the weekend. Current temps, upper 30s in the upper peninsula. In Wisconsin, running from a cool of 35 around LaPointe to 41 degrees down towards Hayward, and even 43 for Superior. 39 Cloquet, 41 Moose Lake, a lot of 30s up the North Shore, and 30s towards the Vermilion Range as well, but a couple of 40s have been achieved here on the Mesabi. Border countries there as well. Low temps tonight likely will be falling into the 20s, so a lot warmer tomorrow morning than it was this morning. Doppler map right now, there's hardly a blip of a cloud in the sky because of the highs that are taking over the upper Midwest here. And so again, those late season flurries we had just the other day, they're going away. Sunnier conditions during the day, clear conditions at night, but a southerly wind will keep us from getting quite as brisk as it was this morning. Pair of high pressure systems then dominating the middle part of the country, making it sunny, and if not today, tomorrow, and through the weekend, warm. Warm enough then to help provide some lift for this low pressure system to feed on here. And come Monday, it'll be with us, bringing us a 2-day chance for a couple of rain showers. But it only looks like a 30% chance. Now, let's get a look at the 7-day forecast. Tonight in Minnesota, low temperatures, 24 to 30, partly cloudy sky. Partly cloudy for Wisconsin and the UP as well, with low temps there, 24 to 27. Tomorrow, Wisconsin, Michigan, high temps should go into the lower to maybe even middle 50s. The normal's around 40, 41, so That's quite an improvement. Partly cloudy skies. South wind 10 to 20. That's helping to turn up the thermostat, even for Minnesotans. Except on the North Shore, where it'll be just a little bit cooler. 40s there, but 50 to 55 for the rest of the state. And now, how long can we keep warm temperatures going? Well, we can dial it up a little farther for Saturday, Sunday, into the 60s. It'll stay that way on Monday as well. And then, of course, Monday, Tuesday's the days with the 30% chance for the showers. And once those go, then we start to dial the thermostat back down again and drop towards 50 by Wednesday and only 47 next Thursday.
All right, thanks, Dave. And it's personally my favorite day of the year, opening day for Major League Baseball. And the Milwaukee Brewers faced against the Minnesota Twins in a sold-out game at American Family Field in Milwaukee today. The Brewers welcomed fans into the stands for the first time in more than a year. The organization says they are able to welcome fans because of the coronavirus vaccine. American Family Field received the green light from the city's health department to allow up to 25% capacity. Between 11 and 12,000 fans were spread throughout the stadium seats. And coming up tonight at 6, Kelly Hinseth will bring us the highlights from the game. Downtown Duluth has a new spot for your kids to explore and burn off a little bit of energy. The Duluth Children's Museum opened a pop-up indoor play space today. It'll be the museum's temporary home while they transition into a new facility in Lincoln Park. There's an indoor playground, a lesson in fossils, and other interactive programs. You could find it near 3rd Avenue East and Superior Street. Admission is $5 or free if you're a museum member. And it's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets. And today's pet comes to us from Range Regional Animal Rescue in Hibbing. This is Maya. She's a domestic short-hair cat. She's 2 years old. She's a little shy, and she likes to hide in fun places. This independent girl can be a loving cat once she warms up to you. If you're patient with her, she'll be a great companion for many years to come. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Maya, then you can call the number right there on your screen. Still to come, not as many high school hockey fans are headed to St. Paul this year. How fans and businesses are still celebrating the state tournament.
What are you doing? Don't you even know how to dump your trash? Poop fairy? It's no poop fairy. And I'm more than dog poop and parks. I care about everything that hits our streams and lakes, including your overflowing garbage. Your trash starts here and ends here.
Hey, that goes right to the water.
Learn a poop ton more online.
Why do nearly 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com to mail and ship? No more trips to the post office. No more paying full price for postage. And great rates from USPS and UPS. Mail letters. Ship packages. Anytime, anywhere. For less. A lot less. Get our special TV offer. A 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com/save and never go to the post office again.
If something happened to you, what would happen to them? Their home, their education, their future. You need life insurance, and chances are SelectQuote can help you get it for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found Jacob 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife Wendy, a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
Our secret? At SelectQuote, we aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find you the company with the best rates.
We found Gary, 35, a $1 million policy for only $22 a month.
Why pay more? Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
Call 1-800-592-1010 or go to SelectQuote.com now and get the insurance your family needs.
At a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
The View at Bluestone is leasing studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for August 1st. With beautiful apartments featuring custom wood cabinets, oversized windows and balconies, and an array of luxury amenities, we'd love to have you here with us. We're excited to show you our progress. Schedule a hard hat tour today at viewatbluestone.com.
Saving a life is easy with Memorial Blood Centers. Donating blood is essential for healthcare and the health of our community, especially during a pandemic. To schedule an appointment or learn more, call 1-888-448-3253 or visit mbc.org.
Catherine, how are you? I need to know if I'm remembering things as they happened. Are you sure you want to remember?
We got a mole. We'll keep this tight and quiet.
We got a match. A different victim. I see his face. I found where his mother lives. Whose mother? Bill's.
A new Clarice tonight, 10/9 Central, or stream anytime on CBS.
Gail King, Anthony Mason, and Tony DeCopel. Weekday mornings on CBS.
This time of year, Northland hockey fans have their eyes glued to the high school state tournament, and some even make the trip to the XL Energy Center to watch it in person. Those tens of thousands of fans normally bring about $2 million worth of business to downtown St. Paul, but this year, with COVID precautions, that's projected to be off by about 75%. Our sister station in St. Paul found out how fans and businesses are still celebrating tourney time.
When that walk signal comes on, that's the cue for swarms of hockey fans to cross the street and get to the XL Energy Center for the high school tournament in a normal year. But as you can see behind me, that is not the case due to the capacity limits at the XL Energy Center, and that's having a ripple effect on a lot of the businesses in this area. From the roads,
it's obviously a lot quieter, but the drive was easier and parking was easy.
To the restaurants.
We ate a caseta, sat down right away, had a dinner, no line.
Traffic is down considerably around the XL Energy Center. The high school hockey tournament that easily draws around 20,000 fans per game is restricted to 250.
It's still kind of sad that only 4 people could go per family.
The excitement level isn't quite as what it was last year because we were here last year.
That massive difference is felt down the street at Tom Reed's Pub, where COVID restrictions aren't the only reason there's more space.
In the prior years, pre-COVID, we would fill up the minute the doors opened and we'd stay busy wall to wall with people till we closed at 2 o'clock.
Less fans also means more vacancies. Hampton Inn and Suites is normally 100% filled during the tournament. They're just past 50% this year, but managers admit that number would be even lower if not for the tournament. It's why simply having hockey games is a reason many are thankful.
I have 3 boys that play hockey, and all 3 got to have a season this year, and I know a lot of places around the country did not.
In St. Paul.
And we'll take what we can get, and we just hope that, next year where everything is back to normal.
At today's games, capacity at the X increased significantly from 250 people to 3,000. Families of players were allowed up to 8 tickets instead of the 4 they could buy before.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, a Girl Scout cookie record. Guess how many cookies this 8-year-old sold? Guess what? It's pretty impressive. And I'll tell you what my favorite cookie is. That and more tonight on the CBS Evening News.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
At Ralph Eye Care Specialists, we help your family see well. We check your child's need for glasses, and we screen for problems which are best treated early in life. We test your parents for diseases like macular degeneration and glaucoma. These often have no early symptoms, so regular eye exams are important. And we care for you, providing routine and emergency care for your lifetime. Call now to schedule an appointment at Ralph Eye Care Specialists.
You don't need a reason to grab the DQ Chicken and Biscuits basket. With 100% all-white meat chicken strips, golden fries, warm pepper gravy, and oh yeah, 7 fluffy mini biscuits. But if you do want a reason, mini biscuits turn any meal into a mini celebration all on their own. Hooray for mini biscuits, part of the DQ Chicken and Biscuits basket. DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Looking for a home run on your next home project? Don't strike out by using someone out of left field who makes errors, balks at your needs, isn't safe, and gives you the squeeze by charging double. Your home improvement company aced my window project, and working with them was a walk in the park. They never sacrifice quality, and you can count on them to avoid curveballs and save you time. Plus, they clean up, which is a big relief. Your home improvement company is a huge hit in Twins territory, even if their owner is a bit of a screwball.
Teamwork makes the dream work as communities are coming together for COVID vaccine efforts.
Our cold snap should have ended this morning. I'll talk about what tomorrow will bring.
Tonight at 6 on CBS3. Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men. Our buy one, get one for $1 suit and sport coat sale is now in progress. Hundreds of options. Mainstream, downtown Duluth.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this beautiful Thursday evening. And before we go, let's take a look back at today's top stories and see what's coming up tonight at 6. Teamwork was the big focus towards getting hundreds of people vaccinated in Carlton County today. The local public health department and the Fond du Lac band joined together to make sure all residents, including those disproportionately hit by the virus, got a shot of protection. People who attended today's clinic will receive an email or phone call when it's time to schedule their second dose appointment. And tonight at 6, April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and Wisconsin leaders are coming together to make it known. At 6, we'll hear from Superior Mayor Jim Payne, along with leaders from local organizations who are urging community members to commit to creating safe spaces and supporting survivors. That's your news tonight at 5. The CBS Evening News is next, and we'll see you back here tonight at 6.